Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from group narrative text or fable. We want to share our material teaching media development. Before we start, let me introduce our group. The first me Fatimah Alfatunnisa with ID number 06 and Ghiffari Nenggya Hatmaja with ID number 07 and then Luqita Malikul Haq with ID number 8 and Naila Soleilluna with ID number 9. The medium of English language teaching, we choose diorama, and the material is narrative text. Example chosen fable. The reason is fables are simple, moral based, and this is suitable for grade 10.
The next slide is generic structure. The first is orientation, introductions, characteristic, and setting. Second, complication, the problem or conflict arise. Third, resolution, the problem is solved. And the last, optional, moral value, listen, learn from the story. The next, language future. Uh, the point is use of past tense, action verb, run, jump, chance, time, time connectors. Then steadily, finally, direct speech help me. And the last, the types of narrative text: fable, legend, myth, fairy tale, and folktale. And our focus is fable.
Then the next is example of fable. We use a clever animal faces a problem and use intelligence to solve it. The fable that we do is the family of rabbit. In a peaceful meadow, a rabbit family live happily together. The young rabbit often disobey his parents and wander too far. One day he got trapped in a hunter net. Luckily, his parents and his sibling worked together to free them. From that day, he learned the importance of listening to his family. And the moral value of this story is the family always protect us and listen to their advice. Okay, the next slide is teaching media. As we mentioned before, we use diorama as teaching media. We use diorama as tool. It is visual, interactive, and easy to understand. Support student in comprehensive narrative element. The purpose of using diorama is the diorama help the student to the first is visualize the story, the second is understand structure and sequence, the third is engage actively in learning, then the next is improve comprehension, the last is build interest in English text.
Next is development process step by step. Number one is planning and choosing the fable. To establish a clear foundation for the project by selecting a suitable story and defining its goals. Choose a fable that matches the target audience. And then identify the moral lesson, story, decide the size, scale, and format of the drama. And then designing the diorama layout. Designing the diorama layout to create a visual blueprint for how the diorama will look. Sketch several layout drafts showing placement of characters, decide the perspective, and then creating characters and proof. To build all visual elements needed to bring the story to life. Draw, cut, or scrape character from materials such as cardboard, clay, felt, or recycled items. And then adding narrative component. To, in, to incorporate storytelling elements so the drama. Communication, the narrative clearly, and add label or caption to show important parts of the story, such as beginning, middle, and or problem solution. And then assembling all parts to put everything together into the final three-dimensional structure. What's happened in this step? Attach background, middle ground, and foreground pieces according to the layout. Check securely using glue, tape, or stands. And then the last, testing and refining the final product. The purpose to evaluate the product and make improvement before presenting. And then what happened in this step? Checks clarity. Can viewers understand the story without explain? Clean, colors, balance, and character aligned. Thank you.
For this part, group work division. I will explain how our group divides the work for creating the diorama. The first is coordinator. Make sure the whole plan goes well. The coordinator organizes project flow, schedule, and ensures tasks are completed on time. And then the second is designer. We have designer. Design the diorama layout, backgrounds, and character. And the next script writer focuses on the narrative text. They write a short fable that is suitable for grade 10 students, and this text will be represented in the diorama. And then we also have the material preparer. Their job is to collect everything we need, like cardboard, paint, and miniatures, so the building process becomes easier and more efficient. And the last is presenter. The presenter will explain the finished diorama and how it can help teachers introduce narrative text in a more engaging way. By dividing the tasks like this, we can work effectively as a team and create a teaching media that is meaningful and creative. Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.